It's just working. Hey guys, hello, hello. Sorry, so sorry. Oh my gosh. Sorry, so sorry. Holy crap. Whew. What's going on, guys? I am so sorry for that wait. I really apologize, but thank you guys for waiting. Truly. Oh my gosh. Sorry, so sorry. Oh shoot, holy crap. I'm gonna mute that. Oh my god. Thank you guys for waiting, man. You guys are some troopers. Okay, hang on. Let me share this. Okay, let me catch up on chat. We here. Yes, we here. What's up, Stuck? What's up, Riff? What's up, Ein? What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? I'm so sorry, guys. I know some of you are like in different time zones, so maybe not everyone's gonna be able to catch the stream, so I do apologize. But let's get right into it. Who's still okay? Yo, what's going on, Stuck? All right, guys. Whew. All right, let's shoot. So let's do these. Let's do some dailies. First off, did you guys see my video on NEBRIS? Let me know if you saw my video on NEBRIS. Basically, she's okay. She's not anything special. So for those of you that are looking to get like extra copies of other units, definitely go for it. Even though I would advise, oh my, who'd I get? Who'd I just get? Who's this? Eclipse? Oh, okay, I'll take it. Hey, that's a good way to start the stream off, boys. Great way to start the stream off. Great way to start. Yeah, Stock. Underwhelming, but at least get a copy of her because it's NEBRIS. But I do believe her next costume is going to be something that's worth it. So just keep that in mind, guys. Okay. Let's get these out the way. So tomorrow Fiend Hunt, I think, is coming, or in a couple days. Okay, cool. Alright, excellent. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember last time, but we were doing last night, so I think we'll do that a little bit later. But for now, we're going to just, we're going to get a couple other things done. Again, guys, I really do apologize. I know I usually go at 6, so you had to wait almost 2 hours. But, we're good now, so. Alright, let's... What do we want to do here? Let's do some ranked real quick, because I just want to see a couple things. Well, first off, let me see my defense team. I think I'm getting... Okay, I'm getting destroyed again here. Oh my gosh, dude. It's all magic, physical, magic. That's a mix. Mostly magic. Am I gonna have to change my team to magic? I might have to switch up my team, guys. Hang on, let me make sure my my Grand Hilder actually has the right stuff. I think so. Okay, yeah, she does. Okay, so that's fine. I'll just I'll play a couple of these. So I saw some people had some questions. Let me see if you guys could re-ask. Let me I need to level up my Gray for that Fiend Hunt. Yeah, level him up, Rift Eater. It's either you level up Gray or you go ahead and grab NEBRIS and try and get her leveled up. Yo, what's up, Veers? We're gonna do 5 quick PvP battles, guys, because I want to test out my defense a little bit more. But we're gonna do 5 quick ones. Six turns equals 3 turns. Wow, good. I need to know you all that. Okay, yeah, but anyway, let me show you real quick while this is going on. Where's the video at? So check out the video, guys, when you get the chance. Essentially, NEBRIS is... she's okay, right? If you get her potential, though, she's a little bit better because she gets more... ooh, excuse me. She gets more squares. But we're going to have to wait until we actually get her other costume. So for now, I mean, if you can get her to +1, go for it. But if a lot of you are trying to pull for, like, Diana or the limited pool party Shara, then definitely get your tickets on that. But, yeah, check out the video when you get the chance and go ahead and like it. I'm trying to get the 18k PvP medals for the, Leatrice costume. I'm at 12k. I don't know if I'll make it. Let me take a look at, after this, let me take a look at the medal shop. Veers, what's your rank in PvP? No, no worries, you're good. Oh boy. Alright, we got one more and then we'll be good. Red thingy. Oh, okay, so you're Ruby. Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna be honest. I honestly think if you just take your cocktails and do like 50 battles, you should be pretty... well, even then, it might take a minute. Yeah, that would take a lot. I forget how much you get per battle. Right now I have 76, so... in 5 wins, I got 95. But I wonder what happens when you lose. Yeah, even still would take a lot. Let me see this. Because I barely look at the shop myself. Oh, I already bought her. Oh, no, I have her +5. Never mind. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. To be honest, I used to have like almost 100,000 of these until they finally changed up the shop. But just keep going, I guess. Keep running it in the background. I don't know if you have as many cocktails as me, but like you get a bunch of these cocktails, so that's really the only advice I could give for that, is to just keep running it in the background. Alrighty, let's get my dailies out the way, guys. How about it? By the way, who's excited for Justia? I'm actually really glad that they're doing some advertisement. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but they've been advertising in Akihabara. They kind of... I showed you yesterday, but they showed a sneak peek of Thick Justia. The new and improved Justia. Guys, they literally just took her body and said, let's just make her thighs bigger and her boobs bigger. And it's a whole new unit. I swear, man, I love gacha games. They take something so simple and just make it so great. Alright, there you go. Perfect, perfect. Oh, what the heck? I did not know they threw stuff over here. Justia Gat. Yeah, 1,000 is crazy, but that's just because I've been playing since like day 1. I didn't get into PvP until like 4 months in. Okay, let's just do this real quick. Yeah, I just really hope that Justia's her skill animation is just really good. That's all I care about. With this game, the only thing I care about is if the skill animations are good. As long as they're staying consistent, I'm good. Let me... Okay, perfect. Lydia. Okay, almost done with my dailies here. Let me sell something. There we go. Sup, Jet? You gonna stay up for the summer? Oh, is that... Oh, All Might, is that tonight? Is that tonight, right? Shoot. Let me know if that's tonight, All Might. If that's tonight, I might. What is it, at 5 in the morning? Yeah, it's at 5 in the morning my time. Shit, I probably should. Maybe I should put a stream up. Because I'd actually, like, I'm so invested in this summer event, I really want it to be good. Let me know if it's tonight, All Might. It might be, actually. Okay, let's see. Okay, guys, so here's the thing. I kind of want to start off real quick with last night. We were actually having some fun. You guys in chat helped me with last night quite a bit. This is one of the few modes that I really don't pay attention to. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run. Let's take a look at this current team. So take a look at this, guys. Oh, hang on. There is a 4 a.m. stream for 7 Deadly Sins tomorrow. Ref, dude, are you in that 7 Deadly Sins, man? But, okay, so take a look at this team. Ingrain it in your head and let me know if I should change anything. But for now, I'm going to run this a couple times and then I'm going to level up some of my units. I'm going to be honest. I'm thinking about taking out Rubia and putting Lathel at the end here. You know the one skin with Lathel where he he does the one big attack at the end. I might level him up and put him at the end along with Vanica. But we'll see. So let me run this a couple times. It's in 8 hours, so that's really... Oh my god, it's in 8 hours? What is that? 8? That's at 3 a.m. Oh my... Shit. I don't know. I think I can honestly do a stream. Maybe I can just stay up. But I don't want to do it if no one's gonna show up though, but I would love to cover it like first thing. I don't know, maybe I'll put a stream up. I'll think about it. I think I most likely will. Yeah, wedding Rafina. That's what we were talking about yesterday, Rift. I don't have her. So I'm kind of managing without her for now. Okay, I did not crit. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, so Rafitia is one of the few characters I don't have. When I saw her, I'm like, okay, it's a lolly, I'm gonna skip, and that's what I did. I did not know she would be that good, or else I would have pulled for her at least, but I skipped her because she was a lolly. Yeah, I could do a video. But sometimes I do like to react to it live. We'll see. I know I got some... Actually, I think I got a few people on the Eastern Asian time zone that will probably pop up. So maybe I'll put up a little time zone. Or a live stream. And then make a video and then go to sleep. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time and then I'm gonna work on my last night. Three, 4. Plenty of chains, chain and chain. Keep it up. Yeah, and I'm not the biggest fan of Rafitia. I don't know. I don't like her bride skin. I thought it looked so weird to me. Plus, I'm just not a lolly guy, so. But I don't like to like shit on people that like lollies because it just causes arguments within the community. That's one of the few things that the Brown Dust 2 community argues over is like, okay, whatever, like, even if you guys have seen it in the Discord, they argue about like, please no more lollies. Like, remember when Rafitia came out and then like Red Riding Hood Row, it was like back-to-back lollies. People were so upset. Gonliatra, she might have better chain. I think she hits at least 3 times with it. Let me see. Oh, she does. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. So let's work on this then. Let's work on... Actually, I've got decent crit. I think... It might be... Is this weapon trash? This weapon seems like trash. I got this from, what do you call it? The Fiend Hunt, or the event shop a long time ago. I feel like this could be better. HP, attack... Honestly, I think Leatrice is fine for now. Let me try and roll for better stats with this one. By the way, guys, any questions you got, let me know. Oh, where'd you find her in the pub, Stock? Maybe I should do that. I haven't gone to a pub in so long. Which chapter did you find her in? Yeah, All Might. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not into lollies, but if she's good, then, you know, I guess it works out. Shit. Okay. I'll just leave this for now. Okay, so I'll add the Sniper Leatrice in a second. I kind of want to... I feel like Eris would be... No, let me keep it to magic damage because... Do I have anybody else that... I should put Roxy. Does Roxy... Hang on. No, Roxy's just a one-time hit. Never mind. Okay, here's what I'll do. I think I'll just start putting items on certain people. So I'll just put, like, rare... well... I guess I'll put, like, shit items on them. What is this? Okay, that's fine. What's this? Is this one? Okay, it is. And then some random armor piece, I guess, we'll do. Let me go down. Yo, what's going on, Leos? We're working on my my last night. I'm a new player. I just kind of click on places. Curse Celia is 7 change. Yep, I've got Curse Celia. Bunny Celia 6. Yep, I got her too. Perfect. I'm just gonna level some people up so I get the bonus support damage. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna level up Lathel and put him last. Because I think he'll help out with my overall damage at the end. But yeah, I kind of wish I did have Rafitia. Maybe she's in, maybe I should go searching for her in the pub. Maybe I'll try that. Yeah, I'm doing last night right now. I just got done doing my dailies, so I want to start it with this. And then, I'll probably try to do Evil Castle. I want to do the main tower. Because I haven't done it in a while, so I thought I'd do that with you guys for a little bit. By the way, guys, I more than likely might be doing the Nikke live stream for the summer event. Apparently the summer event is in 8 hours, so I'll have a live stream up. So for those of you that are on Eastern Asian time, that should probably work out for you. And I'll also have a video to kind of recap. But my only wish for Nikke is that they don't censor anything. That's my only wish. So we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, I have her UR gear. I forgot about that. By the way, guys, do you like Yuri? What's your opinion on Yuri? Because at first, I really didn't like her that much. But apparently she's like really popular. A lot of people like Yuri. He's... Oh wait, Leos, are you talking about Oh yeah, you're talking about Lathel? I thought you were talking about Yuri for a second, sorry. Yeah, Yuri, yeah, she's very good. I've seen her do a ton of damage in PvP. I've seen people really crank the damage on her. So I think what I'm gonna do is put some basic items on her. Yeah, let's do that. I'll probably eventually build her up. When I get her other costume, I'll build her up. For now, I'm just kind of like, meh. Oh, no, I shouldn't use that one. I shouldn't use that. That's bad. No, 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 no. For tower and stuff, she's great, and story. Okay, yeah. Yuri helped me clear some stuff in the story. Nice, nice. Lathel, yeah, for last DPS. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna really level up Lathel. And then I'm gonna add some more chains for characters. And again, apologies for the whole gearing stuff, guys. I know this could come off a little boring, but you guys seem to enjoy it, so. Oh, that's 3? No. Take that off. Take that off. I need that. Okay, let's upgrade for now. By the way, any questions, guys, that you got, let me know. By the way, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I was talking to someone in my comments for my NEBRIS video. He's like, oh, I'm gonna +5 her, bro, because she's like my top favorite waifu. Do you guys think I should +5 NEBRIS? Because I think her other costume is coming out very soon. I think it's coming out like within a month or two. What do you think, guys? Is that too much? Because NEBRIS is like my top 3, I'm gonna be honest. I think NEBRIS is so fucking sexy, but I don't know if I should +5 her. I said I was gonna +1 her in the video. I shouldn't be too greedy. Dalvi and Vanica got to beat through the host. Oh yeah, Dalvi got me through a lot of content. When Dalvi first came out, my Magic team was doing numbers. When Bunny Eclipse came out, oh my gosh. Yeah, she's not limited. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it definitely is. Because I was saying in the video, like, I don't know how this would work for PvP. Like, if she gets a second costume, and whatever that costume does, I could see her working out. But yeah, we gotta have to wait. But yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. Okay, guys. Let's do this. Let's upload one more time here. By the way, guys, thank you for joining. Make sure you get this stream a like. I really appreciate it. Apparently, my streams have been going crazy. Each stream I get like 200 to 400 views. It's so crazy. Like, you guys really come through for these streams, so I appreciate it, man. Yeah, 1 copy and Duster, yeah. I'm gonna +3 and EX, hopefully 1 from daily pools. Yeah, I wish I would roll for a weapon, but I don't want to spend tickets. I'm hoping I get her weapon from the free draw. If it was like a crit damage weapon, Leos, I would definitely try and go for it myself. Just because I'm banking that NEBRIS will be good. So. But yeah. Okay, anyway. But I think we're going to be getting another low-end costume, guys, because there's like another event that she's a part of, and apparently it's like a track and field event. I don't know if you guys remember the live stream, and they were talking about how they're essentially going to be having Justia and Lowen and one other person in it. So I don't know. We'll see what that's about. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't put anything on her. I completely forgot. I'll just equip for now. I would just equip this, and then I'm not going to waste any more time for the people. Let's get to seeing some stuff. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have her weapon here. Do I have her main weapon, though? I might. Okay, let's put on regular armor. Yo, this is the game Brown Lude. Yo, what's up, Saban? Yes, this is Brown Lude. Very top tier skill animations. Okay, we're gonna level up Lathel, guys. So here we go. After this, we're gonna do the last night. Let's do that. What's she? Oh, she's physical Rift Eater. Any leaks about the new Justia kit? No, Raphael, no leaks yet. I'm kind of hoping she's magic, honestly. I think that would be cool. But the only leak we got is we got to see her face because they plastered her all over Akihabara. So that's it. And that she's thick as hell. So that's the only two leaks we got. Hey yo, thought you weren't gonna stream. No, Boardman, I was having issues. But yeah, apologies. I was having issues, so I delayed for like almost 2 hours. Okay. But yeah, thanks for coming. You seen RH leaks? Oh yeah, the leak skins for Red Hood? I did. I honestly, I think they're kind of meh. I know they're trying to keep like the cool like leather bad girl vibes with her. The one with the wolf looked okay, but I think the reason it looked cool was because like they had a wolf there. But I think the bike one was better. So that's just my opinion though. But yeah, I've seen the leak. She looks pretty good. Okay, Prime Authority. Wait. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Am I really out? What am I out? Oh, that's right. My ingots. Shoot. I might be low on this. I keep forgetting. I gotta farm this up again, guys. I might not be able to complete this build. Yeah, we're gonna have to farm heavy. Okay. All right, I can't build Lathel right now. I gotta restock on my golden ingots. So here's what we're gonna do. Let me farm real quick. Lizard Man altar. 700. Let's do wind. Boom. Using rare gear really worthwhile? Shouldn't the lowest tier of UR be superior to rare's highest gear? No, that's not the case, Boardman. It's actually pretty interesting. Tier 4 rare gear is slightly better than UR1 and UR2. That's why if you've ever seen my I have a gear guide, I have a beginner's guide, and I talk about gear in both videos. That's why I tell people to take rare gear as far as they can until they unlock UR gear. Right? And then when you unlock SR gear, you skip SR gear, but the only thing you build is an SR ring called the Hero's Ring. Everything else you skip. And the reason you want to build that SR ring is because when you get to unlocking SR gear, that's when you kind of get to the mid game. So you want to give that ring to your DPS units. But yeah, UR 1 and 2 is not that good. Tier 4 rare gear can match up with UR 1 and 2. Okay, I went through all the story packs. I found Raphitia and Homunculus pack, but I have noticed once there's a reset, the same units. Okay, different packs. Okay. Cool. Thank you for that. All right, let's do last night here. Let's switch some things up. So, who do I want to take out? Honestly, guys, I think I'm gonna take her out and replace her with I'll replace her with Sniper Leatrice. Where's she at? Where is Leatrice? There she is. What'd I do? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I should probably use Mass Latho instead of Same. I'm gonna be honest, you're right. Let me take her out. That's a good point. Where is he at? There he is. Little mask. Okay. This is looking pretty solid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain. Damage. Do I keep Sylvia? No, I probably should. Yeah, Jin, you want to put chainers in front. The reason being is because you get more damage based off of chains. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I feel like my melee actress does not do much damage. I think I might replace her with another chain. I'm gonna replace her with... Here we go. And then I'm gonna put her right here. My Sylvia does a good amount of damage, so I'm not worried about her. I assume most people were unlocking UR gear really late. It took me a little over a week to craft a couple dozens of UR gear, but tier 4 rare gear being slightly better is pretty massive. Yeah, it's huge. Good thing I was being overcautious, lol. Yeah, that's nice. Keep it like this and try. Hey, Jet, it's my first time hearing of a new Lowen costume. Would you happen to have any... So here's my thing, Sign. I'm just guessing because... she's gonna be in like a new event, so sometimes they might hint at what she'll look like. If you see like different events, sometimes they'll show like a new character or like an alt version of their skin. So like the code name girls like Shara, Elise, and Leatrice, you saw what they looked like before all three of them. Well, all three of them didn't come out at the same time, but they came out like later. So I'm hoping we get a sneak peek of a new Luen skin. I'm hoping. Put Lathel instead of Leatrice. And put Lathel last. Okay. Put Lathel instead of Oh, you think I should switch? You think so, Leos? So last DPS would be Lowen, DJ, and Lathel. Okay. Let's do that. Shoot, where's he at? There he is. Okay, so 20. Okay, cool. Okay, let me do this. Yeah, Nartis does hit hard. Well, here's the thing. I don't have any items on Nartis right now. Let me see something real quick. Let me check my gear. Hang on. I'm just gonna replace his gear here, guys. Bear with me. Damn, I hate using like my good gear on people, but I think it'll be fine. Whatever. I'll replace it later. I'll leave it like that for now. Yeah, I'll work on Nartus. You're right. I really should get him going. But let's try this out. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna play the whole thing. Fingers crossed. Wish me luck. Let's see if we can't get big damage here. Come on. Okay. Huge. Okay. I did not crit right there. That was bad. My Dalby did not crit. Holy crap, but that made up for it. I think I beat my record there. Yeah, I beat it by a little bit. Okay. Let's try something real quick. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let me skip real quick. Let's just see what I get. Oh man, I did terrible right there. Holy. Alright, let's see. Okay, let me put her in front. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Alright, let's try this one more time here. Let's just, well, we'll try it a couple times, but this should be a good attempt right here. Alright, let's give this a go. Oh, yeah, I'll show DPS next time. I don't have Bright Refute. We were talking about that earlier, Sign. I didn't roll for her because she was a lolly, but now I kind of regret because I didn't know she would help this much in last night. There we go. Oh my god, Dalby still didn't crit. No way. My Dalby did not crit. I missed out on some damage there. Yeah, son. It's just that was when they were releasing lollies back to back, and I was like, bro, I'm tired of these lollies, man. Like, when are we gonna get characters like NEBRIS and stuff like that? But you know, we're back to prime time characters now. So, but I'll definitely roll for her as soon as I see her. Honestly. Okay, so oh my god, my Dalby did not crit at all. Lowen did 4 mil though. Holy. Let's retry. Sometimes you gotta keep your principles. Yeah, Rift Eater. I should probably look into trying to fit Ro in. I think the thing is too, physical units are just have a lot more versatility. I feel like I'd be able to hit like 30 plus if I had holy 4 million. Wait, who just hit 4 mil? Who was that? Oh no, I guess I was seeing things. Wow. So Jet, where can you get those books to level up ability? You can get them at the Evil Castle. That's where I usually got them. There's multiple places though, but one of the main places is Evil Castle. But if you click the icon for the book where it tells you you need this 4-star book, it will tell you where to get them. So go to the character you're trying to level up, click the item that you need, which is the book, and then it'll tell you where to get it. Let's try that. Let's try it 2 more times, guys. I'll play through the whole thing 2 more times. Come on. We need damage. We need damage. Dalby? Oh my god, my Dalby is just not... What is going on with her, man? Okay, 2 mil. I'll try it one more time. Yeah. You know what? Honestly, Leos, I'm just glad we don't have to do crit fishing and fiend hunt. I'm so glad they made that change with the like guaranteed crit. It just makes it more fun in my opinion. Yeah, let me try Schoolgirl Therese and Samay. I'll give them a shot after this. Let me skip this. That's actually, I kind of want to try that. 18. Okay, let me exit. So I'll try that, and then I'll go to something else. But let's give it a shot. Do I get rid of... Yeah, let me try. Samay. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Where are you, Samay? There she is. Oh, hang on. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna remove the Summer Dalby because it's just not hitting. So let's do that. Honestly, let me put in Scheherazade because my Scheherazade is actually cracked. So let me put her in here. I'm gonna put her. Yeah, I'll put them back to back because my Scheherazade actually does a ton of damage. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess technically 8 chainers. Is there anyone else that could chain? Maybe another. But I don't want to get rid of these skins though, or these costumes. These are all pretty solid. Let's try it. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. All right, let's let this one run through. By the way, guys, if you got any questions, let me know in the comments. I got you guys. Good damage. Good damage. Oh my god, great damage. That's what I like to see. Oh, I didn't crit right there. Oh my god, Dalvi by herself in her OG skin. Holy. Okay, that wasn't bad. That was not bad. Is Swimsuit Shara good enough at +3 or is +5 a month? I still don't really care about PvP, but I have already managed to reach Diamond easily, so I was considering if I should... I'm gonna be honest, bro. Pool Party Shara does a lot of damage. And if she lines up her skill right, you can kill... In PvE, you can kill a lot of characters, but she does a lot of damage if you get her to +5. I'm gonna be honest with you. +3 is enough, but... if you're a Shara fan like myself and a lot of other people, I would just get her to +5. But that's completely up to you. You don't need to, but you do a good amount of damage if you get her to +5. I have her at +5, right? And even when I'm like, I get to like Sapphire and Masters, and I still clean house with Grand Hilders with Pool Party Shara. All right, one more time, guys. Sorry, one more time. All right, this time we're gonna skip a few times. And if I intend to stay free to play, what is the highest rank I can expect? There is one guy. Hang on, let me mute real quick. So there was one guy on Reddit that managed to get to top 100. But that's because he was he played like the last 30 minutes of PvP to get to top 100. And he had a lot of like OG units. He had like Ro, he had Justia, he had Eclipse. He had a pretty interesting team. So it's possible to get to top 100, but you have to really stock PvP towards the end, because that's where it matters the most. Like the last day and the last 30 minutes of PvP are the most annoying. You could go literally like 3 ranks down in the last 30 minutes. So keep that in mind. But you could definitely get... if you get a decent defense team, you could definitely stay in like high diamond, because that's where it matters the most. Like, shoot, sorry. Let me try this again. Oh, let me turn on my volume. Sorry, guys. I just saved for Pool Party Shara due to skipping the collab, so just waiting for Pool Party Justia review. I could do a review on Pool Party Justia. I mean, she's worth it. I would say if... I mean, wait, you get a free copy of Pool Party Justia, when you play the Summer Night Pack. So no need to wait. Alright, let me try this 2 more times, guys, and then I'm just going to leave it alone. One more time. Hey, that's what we're looking for. Okay, slightly better. Alright, I'll keep tomorrow. But yeah, I think when I get Bride Rafitia, I'll definitely be able to hit higher tier. I want to try my best to be able to hit the highest tier with the Magic team, because I don't think a lot of people could do it, because it's pretty hard with the Magic units we got. I'm too new to pick a waifu for this game and joined for Mushoku characters. So my building as a new player has been accommodating Eris and Roxy. I'm looking at Therese because she busts both. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, Eris is good stock. Don't worry about it. Just know that Roxy, her OG skin, her base skin, takes up a lot of SP, man. So be careful. Oof, I really like Shara. My big worry is not having enough for feature. Yeah, that's the thing. I have yet to cover water and light elements. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I would just wait until the... Here's the thing. Okay, here's what we'll do, board man. Within the last, like, 5 days, I'll probably be streaming. Just ask me again in, like, 5 or 3 days when the next event is coming around. Because I think we'll at least get a little bit more information on who's next. And just keep trying to free draw every day. Because you got time. You got time. But that's a good point. I'm definitely right there with you. That's why I try my best to not touch my gym stash. Alright, let's I don't know how much to plan into the future if I get her to +5. From the current banner, Diana +4, Vanica +3, Shara and Elise +0. Well, you definitely don't need to worry about Elise, I'll tell you that right now. The only thing you want from Elise is the home screen. Yeah, I mean, Shara, I'm gonna be honest, you have a copy of her, so that's good enough. You're mostly going to be using Pool Party Shara for PvP, I'm going to be honest with you. So, as long as you have her to fight off Grandhilder, you're pretty fine. So, honestly, I would just wait until, like, the last couple days to see what units we're going to get. Because you do not want to miss out on the Justia unit. You definitely don't. Even if she's bad, it's Justia. Everyone's going to pull on her. Okay, cool. Alright, guys. Let's try and get back into... Oh! Let's try and get back into Masters, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try and get back into Masters and figure out a way to get my team back up in defense wins. Because right now, I got a 30% win rate. I'm getting destroyed. I will say, though, the meta's a little bit better now because of DJ Vanica. Now you're getting, like, magic teams. Now you're getting physical teams. So I'm losing to physical teams because I don't have defense on all my units. I swapped to magic. But even then, there are some teams that are, like, mixed. Like, what the fuck? Hang on. Is that Professional Shara? How did I lose here? Oh, okay, never mind. By the way, Jet, your bag is at 100. Oh, yep. It's always at 100, man, I swear. Thanks, All Might. I'll change it. You single-handedly sorted out most of my future planning. Hey, appreciate it, man. Yeah, no problem, board, man. I was where you were at. Trust me. I was exactly where you were at. I mean, the reason I started this game was because of this skin right here. Codename Scheherazade. She was the whole reason I started playing this game, so. When it comes to Shara, I know everything about her. Okay. Let's not do that. Let's do 15. Honestly, Boardman, I wouldn't, and I'll say this to all you guys, I wouldn't get into, hang on, let me mute. I wouldn't get too into it when it comes to flat attack versus percentage attack. The reason being is because they will tell you that, oh, support characters will give you percentage attack, so you should go flat stats on your damage dealers just to make it increase a little bit more. But I'm gonna be honest, the difference really isn't that big. Just to be honest, it's not that big of a difference. So, again, if you want to put flat attack on a unit every now and again, sure. But it's not very pressing. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not very pressing at all. By the way, oh, I gotta show you guys something. Gearing is hard in this game. I feel my units are weak. 9,000 Rising. So what gear do you have unlocked? Do you have rare gear unlocked or do you have ultra rare gear unlocked? Let me know when you get the chance. I can help you out a little bit. Let's see. Let me see. Reports. Where is it at? I want to show you guys something too while I'm at it. Don't delete cat. Okay, perfect. I understand why PP share is strong, but turn 1 she debuffs nothing, and if she dies... Oh, turn 1 if she debuffs nothing, and if she dies on swing back, then I regret putting her on the team. So, am I missing something? Yeah, I mean, that's just the nature of PvP. If she doesn't debuff anybody and you got her at +0, then yeah, she may not do enough damage unless you've got her like high UR gear. But that's just the risk you gotta take with PvP. Like that's why people have copies in PvP. Cause even if I don't hit a Grand Hilder that has the taunt buff, I still can kill somebody. So hearing you say tier 4 rare gear being good and tier 1 and 2 UR gear is wild to me though. I've always been under the assumption SR gear would be better. No. Listen. When I was getting started on Brown Dust 2, when people told me that, I watched the video and then I saw people doing like articles on browndust2.gg. When you go through the numbers, not only is it not worth it to build SR gear, here's the big problem with SR gear. The items, the material you need to make SR gear will take away from the material you need to make UR gear. So by the time you unlock UR gear, you're completely out of material for UR gear. You can't even create anything. Not only that, but tier 4 rare gear is, I'm gonna be honest, you don't need to make the switch. Now, if it's an exclusive gear piece for a character, okay, fine. Or if it's the Hero's Ring, then that's completely okay, because Hero's Ring is actually pretty good. But even when it comes to ultra rare gear 1 and 2, unless you do not want to put 1 and 2 UR gear on any of your units, don't bother. Do not bother. I would rather you put a tier 4 rare gear every single time. It's just a waste. It's a complete waste, because the stats you're gonna get if you try to BBS it, get a BBS grade at least, it's not going to be as good as a tier 4. And I'll show you guys what I mean here in a second. Here, like, give me a sec. I'm 6 and 2. After this battle, I'll show you my DJ Vanica. Like, I want to push story and some content, but just get slapped to death. What story chapter are you on? Rising. The high-end gear and some exclusive. I'm just not too sure where I'm lacking. Okay, let's take a look at gear, guys. Gearing is hard. Okay, yeah, I read that. We need to balance crit damage, attack, and attack percentage to get max damage output. If one wants to optimize numbers, he should use damage calculator to find the best stats for the particular unit. Yeah, that's a good point, Ian. There is a damage calculator for Brown Dust 2. I appreciate all the gear info. It's probably the most confusing system in the game. Yeah, you know what? Once you understand it, Jonathan, it just makes life easier, because all it really means is you get to skip SR gear except for the Hero's Ring. You just build tier 4 rare gear, and again, if you get tier 3, that's okay too. So don't try and always stress over tier 4. But once you unlock UR gear, do not put any pieces that aren't 3 or 4. It's not worth your material. You're gonna waste your material trying to build these terrible pieces. So let's talk about it real quick. We'll get to masters in a second, but here. Okay. So first off, please ignore this. I found out yesterday on stream with you guys that I have a prime authority piece on my magic damage DJ Vanica, so please ignore that. So I have over 700% crit damage on DJ Vanica. The reason I was able to reach this was because I have a tier 4 venomous touch. I get 50% plus 80%, and also I have 2 lines of 18% crit damage. If this was a tier 3 item, I would get 14%. if this was a tier 3 item, I think I would get 60 here. Hang on. Let me see if I have another tier 3. Let me level this up real quick. I'm gonna upgrade this, guys. Craft gear. It should be an option to upgrade, right? Isn't there like that thing where you can like upgrade gear at the same time? Whatever. I don't care. Oh, that's in the bag, I think. All right, let me take a look at this. We're gonna upgrade this since I have like plenty of resources. Looks like I'm at the end of Black Panthers, but the hard story content gets challenging. I have good units, but need good team to push. Well, we could talk about that a little bit. Give me a sec. Okay, so right now, let me see if I can... Actually, this might take too long. Yeah, this might take too long. Okay. It's fine. Let me go back to the items I had. So, again, it's best to get tier 4 or tier 3 because you get the most amount of stats out of these weapons. And, you know, over here I have a tier 4 item. Flat magic, crit damage. Over here I have tier 3, tier 4. You do not build any tier 1 items or tier 2 items ever. There's no point. The only items you want to focus on is exclusive gear, tier 3 or tier 4, or these SR rings. Now, as you can see, I have 3 of these just sitting here. And I still have one on Rubia right here. And I use Rubia in like late game content. The reason SR rings are so important is because they give you 2 lines of crit damage. When you start to get into the late game, like 9,000 Rising is, what happens is you run into blockades because a lot of the units have a lot of health. Right? So what you got to do is you have to change up your team. And again, check out my beginner's guide, guys. I go over all this stuff. And check out my team building guide. When you get stuck, you need to assess who you have as a support. The biggest tier characters, the highest tier characters in this game are support characters. B. Helena, Diana, Red Riding Hood Row, Arenas, Elpis. These are all high tier characters because they give you crit rate. Right? And so because they give you crit rate, that means when you have these magic, well, not magic units, but when you have these damage units like DJ Vanica, guess what you don't have to build? You don't have to build crit rate. Look at this. How can I activate my 700 crit damage, which is huge, if I have 12% crit rate? That's where your supports come in. That's where Diana comes in. That's where Arenas comes in, or B. Helena. Right? They will do tons and tons of damage when you start to put the right items on. So like I said, my Rubia. Look at this. Oh no, this who was it? Wait, who had it? Hang on, someone had my SR gear. I thought it was Rubia. Okay, I'm mistaken. But for some of my units, I still have SR gear on them. Look at this. Vanica, I still have SR gear. Now, I don't use Vanica, but I keep SR gear on her just because, right? I don't put any UR1, UR2. Now, you can do that if you're trying to do stuff for last night, but yeah, that's kind of why it's very important to really gear your character right. And if you're getting stuck, make sure your team is using 2 supports. You see right here? I've got Diana and Arenas, and I've got a full physical team. Right? So actually, let me take these 2 units and let's go into battle real quick. Do you recycle tier 1 UR gear? Yeah, I recycle them for refining crystals, Alec. How tiers classified? Does tier 2 mean 2 lines of stats? No. Tier 2, I think it essentially just means like that when you're in like tier 2 versus, let me see. Cuz I have not thought about that. Let me see. No, it's not how many lines of stats, because you get 3 here. Like, if I upgrade this... Here, I'll show you. I'll upgrade for you guys. I don't think I've ever upgraded a tier 1 item. Alright, let's see. So you still get 3 substats, and you still get the 2 base stats. Basically what tier 1 to tier 4 is you're locked with a certain cap that you can level up your weapon with. So the difference between tier 1 is tier 4. Let's just put it like this. Let's say at tier 1 you get 5% attack percentage. At tier 4 you get 25% if you max out the weapon as best you can. Right? So the max potential for tier 4 is 25%. The max potential for tier 1 is like 5%. That's the difference between tiers. You still get the same substats. Does refining your gear upgrade the tier? Yes, refining gear upgrades the tier. Yeah, no worries. 9,000 Rising. Check out my beginner's guide video and my gear tips video. Check them both out. Check both of those out on my channel. But yeah, refining does. Typically, when you're refining gear, it's advised to stop anywhere close to like BBS. And I know you're thinking like, hey, what the heck does BBS mean? But it's basically a grade that you get for your gear. And BBS is probably the highest you can get without trying to spend all of your ingredients for it, your refining powder, because anything higher than BBS is really difficult to get. It's like less than 2% or something like that. Right? So I just wasted all that. I wasted 3,000 of my refining powder and 8,000 gold, and I didn't get anything changed. And that's because it's hard to change this. Right? So anything close to BBS, like BBA, would be like really good, and you should just keep it like that. But check out my beginner videos. Okay, let's real quick, because I like the questions. Let's take a look. I guess I can go to Evil Castle. Rojo +5 DJ Vanica it's up to you. It's advised to go to +1. And guys, you gotta remember, now I have a guide. I guess let me pull up the video since I'm talking about guides. Hang on one second. Because I think this is something a lot of people kinda need to know. So currently right now, I have a guide. It's should you pull multiple copies, beginner's guide, 2024. The reason I made this video is because people need to know for themselves if something is worth getting multiple copies. If you watch this video, I go into detail. It's 12 minutes. But to summarize, here's the priority of getting multiple copies. If you get an SP reduction cost, that's the top priority. Number 2. Let me think. Well, actually, they don't do this anymore. Let me see. Hang on, let me think here, because I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. So number 1 is if you get SP reduction cost. Number 2 is if you get a huge jump in damage. Like if it's anything, like I don't know if you guys remember Eris, but the reason a lot of people went all in on Eris was because her numbers were insane. So if we take a look at Adventurer Eris, watch this, right? So her numbers jump after +1. So first off, she gets SP reduction costs by 1. So it goes from 4 to 3. Then it jumps to 75%. That's huge, guys. A 75% jump in damage is huge. Then it's another 75. Then another 75. And then another 75, right? Which is like, okay, it's definitely worth it. The only thing is that she has this chain effect, which kind of prevents her from doing more damage than Leatris. But that's huge. So my advice on that video, and I go into detail, if you don't get damage bigger than 30% or 30% or higher, then it's not worth it. Right? So essentially all you're looking for is if you get an SP reduction cost and if there's some kind of significant change in the skill of the character. Otherwise, you're mostly looking for SP cost reduction and if the percentage you get for upgrading is a high percentage. Yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. Yo, we got 30 people in here. What the hell? Yo, guys, like the stream. Ask questions, man. Appreciate you guys. Holy shit, 30 people. Oh my god. Okay, let's do some examples. So I'm just gonna walk into this blind. Shoot. How should I do this? I'll do Tower of Desire, so that way you could kind of see me struggle. I haven't done this in like 2 months, so let's do it. I'm gonna show you guys what these stats look like. Oh, so these are all fire units. So first off, these are all fire units. So in order to do the most damage, I'm going to switch to water units. So give me a second. Damn, I don't have Roxy leveled up. I keep forgetting to level her up. Oh my god, I hate it when I do that. Since I have Rafina, I probably should pick a... Well, no, I have Sylvia, so that's fine. So this is going to be interesting. So I kind of have a team where I have... I've got one magic damage user, and the rest is physical. And I have a attack buffer, or physical buffer, so my Scheherazade is not going to get the effect of the 70% increased attack, which is completely fine, right? So here's what we're going to look at. Notice my crit rate, 376. Now, this is really low, guys. I'm going to be honest. I have high magic attack, but I have to work on our crit rate. But it's okay. It's decent. It's not the best. But look at this. 16%. Let's go to Sylvia. 25% crit. So, when I was talking about when you get stuck, you need to start using supports. Because you're going to start utilizing crit damage more often. So let's see what's going to happen. When I use Diana, I'm going to get a 30% crit rate increase. When I use Arenas, I'm also going to get another 30% crit rate increase. So that means each character is going to have at least over 60% crit rate. Let's try it out. Make sure you order your characters in the right order. I'm gonna do Gamer Girl Rafina first because any incoming physical damage will do 50% more damage for 4 turns. So I'm gonna do that. That sucks. I'll have to do this. Okay. Or no, should I do... Nah, I gotta kill the back line here. Let's do this. Okay, so Diana is going to give a buff to Sylvia, Rafina, and my Scheherazade. So after this turn, we're gonna see the buffs. Raylex Zhao, she's good for both PvE and PvP. So whatever you want to use her for, she's good at. Alright, real quick. Crap, the game might end. Shit, hang on. No! I gotta show the people. Look at that, 85% crit rate. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was really quick. I didn't think it'd end that fast. But I got an 85% crit rate on, I think that was Sylvia. And that was due to Diana and Arenas, guys. I'm telling you, when you get to mid and late game, utilize your supports. And remember, when we talk about gear, the reason why people advise to only build the SR ring, Heroes ring, is because it will give you a good amount of crit rate, crit damage, not crit rate, crit damage. And you put that Heroes ring on your damage dealers. So Sylvia could get one, Shara could get one, even Gamer Girl Rafina could get one. Right? And then that's when Arenas and Diana come in, and now you start doing tons of damage. And you just do that until you get till you unlock your UR gear. And then that's when everything changes. Okay, let me look at some questions. One last thing, Jet. Where does the character exclusive gear rate in the gear hierarchy? As tier 3 UR gear? Exclusive gear is probably the best gear, and the reason being is because if you've noticed with All Might on exclusive gear, and check out my video, I released it 2 days ago. It's like an exclusive gear guide, All Might. Exclusive gear gives you an extra stat. So it gives you an extra line of stats. So let me show you actually, because I have gear. I have that gear on right now. Give me a second. So if you take a look right here, this is Scheherazade's exclusive weapon. Look at this. This is an exclusive ability. I get an extra line of stats, and it's magic attack 45%. And then everything down below, every UR gear will give you. The only difference between UR gear and exclusive gear is you get an extra stat line. Specifically for this unit, Scheherazade, for this weapon. Now, when it comes to the hierarchy of exclusive abilities, any weapon that gives you it gives you an exclusive ability of crit damage, that is a great weapon to have. That is the weapon to have, because imagine if you have crit damage here, and then you've got another line of crit damage here on top of some flat magic stats. And then you've got like crit damage, crit damage, crit damage as substats over here. You'll easily get over 700 crit damage on your character. And I think Leatrice has a crit damage exclusive stat on her weapon, which is why it's so popular. So hopefully that helps. Can you show Roxy build and Eris build? Sure. I don't have them built up though, because I really don't use them, but I can show you. Event gear is probably tier 5. Yeah, exactly. They're tier 5. Jose, so, or not Jose, Rojo. So critical damage on all objects. It depends. Not on all objects. I would say critical damage on your venomous touch or your necklace. You're gonna want to try and get critical damage on your substats for your glove. On your weapon, you're gonna want to try to get critical damage. And then of course for your other gear, it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're doing PvP or just like really hard PvE content, then you don't want to fill these all with crit damage. You want to kind of leave it for like magic resistor defense. Honestly, Rojo, check out my videos. I have a gear tip guide and I have a beginner's guide. Check out both of those videos. I go in depth. But typically you want to make sure you put crit damage on your like weapon, necklace, and glove. So hopefully that helps. Okay, let's try this again, guys. We got fire. Okay, so same thing. I'm going to move her over here because she's going to attack more units. Actually, yeah, let's do that. So she's going to attack more units. Oh, I'm cooking now. That's fine. Okay, we'll do this. This is fine. Alright, we'll take another look at their stats. Hopefully everyone survives. Yeah, Ein Prol said it best. XR gear equals UR gear plus an extra slot. Exactly. It's above UR4. Thank you. Exactly. Yeah, no problem, All Might. No problem. I mostly want to see what to prioritize. I highly suspect crit damage. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll show you in a sec, Rising. Yeah, I'll build something out just for you. Oh, crap, they survived. Shit. Okay. Let's pause. So I did 300k damage, 200k damage. Silver Queen Sylvia did 100k. That's fine. Alright. Let's take a look here. So I got... Someone died. Oh, no one died. Okay. 70, or no. 85% crit. Shara, I have 76% crit. And Gamer Girl Rafina got 75%. So that's why this stuff matters, guys. This matters a lot. Alright. Okay, that's all I can do? Shit. Let's do this. What? Wait, who? Oh, no, 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 no. Keep that. There we go. That'll kill him. Yo, what's going on, Mixlord? How you doing, man? If you have dupes of the same UR gear, is it a good idea to build both to have different stats and potentially getting more chances for the wanted stat? No, I would say just focus on one of them. And then, I mean, you can, okay, so you can upgrade them both to +9 and see what random stat you get. But after that, just go with the one that you like more, and then take that other one and just use it on a different character. I mean, for dupes of the same. Oh, dupes of the same exclusive gear. I guess you could, yeah. Yeah, just level them up to +9 and see what random one you get, and whichever you like more, go for that one. Yeah, I guess you could do that if you have the resources to do it. Alright, so 9,000 Rising. You're in luck because I managed to get her sword. Funny enough. Now, I've got flat attack and attack percentage, which is common. I've got 2 lines of crit damage, which is pretty good. Now, the reason I don't go fishing for more is because it's expensive. Even me, I barely have any refining crystals left, right? So I have to dismantle some of my UR gear to get refining crystals. But 2 lines of crit damage is good. I've got tier 3 armor. Again, these substats I can't really change right now. They're not ideal. But 1 line of crit damage is fine. If I had like some defense substats, that would be okay. But the reason I would want defense substat is because if I'm doing like PvP, I would prefer her to have 90 to 95 defense in general. Here's another one. I've got 2 crit lines, right? Here's another one. I've got 1 crit line. Venomous Touch tier 3. AAB over here. I could probably level that up again. Ideally, I would get rid of the attack percentage and HP. But again, that costs a lot to do. And this is a pretty good one too. I've got 2 lines of crit damage. Ideally, I wouldn't want HP. Right? So here's what I would want to do. And again, the only reason... If I had a Venomous Touch tier 4, that would be great. But here's what I'd do. I would try and get 3 lines of crit damage, but it's hard to do. I would try to get 3 lines of crit damage on this one, but it's hard to do. If I got 2 lines and then like a defense stat, I'd take it. Over here, this is pretty good. This is solid. I would not change this. This right here, I would take out magic resist and attack and try and get another line of crit damage or defense. And then over here, it's hard to do, but I would take out attack and try and get crit damage. And the reason being is because if I can get my crit damage over 400, I'd be kind of okay. But right now, this is an okay build for Eris. It's not the best. It's very okay. But yeah. Hopefully that helps. So you should have a CC buffer in PvP too. CC buffer? I guess if... I think you're talking about like a crit rate buffer. Yeah. So if you... Well, I guess I can go to my PvP. By the way, guys, ask your questions. We're doing good here. I love the questions, man. So here's my team for PvP. I have B Helena as my buffer. She gives you at +5, she gives you 50% crit rate, right? Now, there are people that will have a separate build for PvP, and that's when they will personally build crit rate. So if you take a look, let's just use Grandhilder. Let's just say Grandhilder could do a bunch of damage. I have 2 builds on Grandhilder. I have a defense set. This says 90 defense. And I have a magic set. So let's say I wanted to let's just say Grandhilder was like a damage dealing unit, right? Just work with me here. If I didn't want to use a buffer on my PvP team, then that's when I would start to build a third set for PvP specifically, and I would build, let me see, where is it? I would build Ring of Fury. What else? Ring of Fury. Basically anything with crit damage. Or maybe like a Promise of Harmony because they have crit rate. Right? But that's only for PvP. Anywhere else, you do not need to do that. I have 2 of the Roxy ones. Nice stock. Nice. Yeah. They just get them both to +9 in stock and try that out. Yeah, but hopefully that helps, guys. And by the way, please watch my videos. I got plenty of stuff on this. All right, let me try and get to Masters here, guys. Hey, 26 people. What's going on, guys? Hopefully you like the content. Let me get to Masters and then I'll turn on like the full battle so it doesn't auto, because I know a lot of people like to see like the team formations. So let me see if I can try and get to Masters here. But yes, ideally 9,000 Rising. If I personally put crit rate support in PvP, because I just like doing that. I don't want to mess with trying to build other items. I just don't feel like it. So hopefully that helps. What the heck is this? Okay, what do we got here? Okay, sorry guys, I was checking something out. Alright, there we go. Oh boy, I'm losing a little bit here. It's getting tough. Let's see what happens. Sorry about that, guys. I was watching a video. What the heck is this? Sorry guys, I'm looking at this like gacha game shooter. Okay, that's enough of that. Alright, let's see what's going on in chat. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Would you upgrade alchemy or gear crafting skill first? I mean, they kind of get upgraded at the same time because... Yeah, I mean, upgrade your gear first because you're going to be using rare gear for the majority of your, like, early and mid-game. Jonathan Rogers, check out my beginner's guide and my gear tips video. That will tell you everything you need to know. Did I really need Angelica to clear Chapter 12? Been stuck there for 12 days. You know what? I actually haven't... Chapter 12. I think... I forget. I actually forget. I forget that fight. I think you do need Angelica. I remember using her. With codename O Elise and NEBRIS benefiting from benefiting from, I think he meant to say from, a drawn out fight. Think that it is a setup for content where they will excel at? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, for NEBRIS, maybe for NEBRIS, like Field Hunt or Fiend Hunt. Either that or like late content in like one of the evil castle towers. Other than that, I think that's really the only two content. Like, I don't see NEBRIS needing to go that many turns in PvP. But yeah. Codename Elise, I'm gonna be honest with you, Boardman. I've used her like maybe like 15 to 20 times ever. She's good because if you need a battery character to give you extra SP, she's like one of the people you go to. But Lucrezia is way better than her. So I have like 500k plain leather. Is there a reason to have that? Yes, just keep it. I have way more than you do. Trust me. 9,000 rising? Trust me, I've got way more. Do not throw any of it out. Do not throw any of it out. I'll show you my inventory. I'm glad you said that. Do not throw any material out, ever. Do not throw your upgrade material out, ever. I'll show you why. I'll end this battle right here. Am I in Masters? No, not yet. Hang on, after this battle, I'll show you. Great question again. Ooh, look at that damage. Okay, Sylvia. Died. Okay, I won that. Codename Elise. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, it is a bit of a shame, but what can you do? Oh, look at that. And with that, I'm Masters 3 now. Let's see how long I can stay. Top 1,000. Okay, let's take a look, guys. So Rising, let me show you. Here is all, no, this isn't it. Look at this. This is my Pete right here. Look at all this. Pete at 9,999. Plain leather, plain leather, plain leather. Plain fabric, plain fabric, plain fabric. And then I use wood a lot because UR gear requires a lot of wood, but let me show you. I have 600,000 plain leather. I have 474k plain fabric. I've got 880,000 peat. Wood, again, wood you need a lot for certain rare gear, especially Venomous Touch, so I'm kind of low on wood. I've got 300k iron, 100k copper, and I'm low on gold. I only got 700 gold ore, which is one of the biggest things you need to craft. So do not throw it away. You will definitely need it. Trust and believe you will. You always need it. Okay. Alright, guys. So I hit Masters. Shoot. The thing is, though, do I want to... Maybe it's my DJ Vanica that's not working out on these teams. Hang on. Let me see this, guys. Let's see how I lost. How'd I get so many materials? By doing the gear pass every day. You do the gear pass every single day, and okay, well, so okay. like 3 months ago they used to have a gear pass, but now they put all the gear pass into one like daily thing you have to do. And I'll show you in a second. Let me just see this. Damn. She blocked all the damage for them. Okay, that was actually pretty close. Damn, there's nothing I can do about that. Maybe I should go full magic team instead of using Sylvia. Maybe, yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. We'll see. Okay, I'll show you. Every day, if you can get, hang on. If you can get the hunting ground done, you will get a past material chest. So let me take you where it's at. And some of you may not know this, but if you go to your bag, you look at these chests, look for, that's rare gear, hang on. Look for past material chests. So I haven't opened 5 of them. So in the past 5 days, I've gotten 5 of these. This is what happens when you open them up. You get all this stuff for free. So I basically did this like every day because I was obsessed with trying to get better. And eventually, once you start to unlock UR gear, you start to stockpile stuff like this. So it's very easy. Right now, it may not seem like you can get all this, but you definitely can. And I should probably open up this stuff too. There we go. I don't cook, so I just have a bunch of cooking ingredients. But yeah, that's how you get all that. Let me see something, guys, real quick. I'm thinking I should switch out my Sylvia for my Shara, because I feel like that would be better. Yeah, but that's how you get all those materials there. So I've got magic damage at 91. Can I get her? I'd have to roll for some armor. Let me see if I can roll real quick. By the way, guys, make sure you like the stream. I appreciate you guys for coming. I really do. Trust me. You guys are great. I'm almost done with Nikke. I'm almost done with Brown Dust 2 dailies. After this, we'll move to Nikke. But any Brown Dust 2 questions, I can, of course, like, try and help out with. Oh, my bag is full. Damn it. Hang on, guys. I'm eventually going to sell some of my UR gear, but let me just open up my bag a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, no problem. Okay, guys, let's get to crafting real quick. Armor set 3. Oh man, I'm already out of platinum ingots. See, even... And this is why it's so important to like skip a lot of the SR gear, because man, I'm already out of platinum ingot, and I need platinum ingot bad. Damn it. But yeah, the reason you do is because a lot of the SR gear will utilize some of those same items. Like you need steel ingot to make platinum ingot. If you get what I'm saying. Right? So let's check this out again. Oh no, actually steel ingot is completely separate. Oh wow. Yeah, so you need steel ingot for like your magic damage items. And SR gear will take away that steel ingot when you can use that on your UR gear. So that's one of the many reasons why you don't want to use SR gear. But again, rare gear it's pretty much just as good. Right? There's just a few exceptions, but that's why people will use rare gear throughout the entire game and just wait to unlock UR gear. So hopefully that helps. Holy, I didn't know those were like items. Yep, stock. Yep, those are items to open. Maybe I should make a video about that. Who knows? Because I know a lot of people probably don't know that. So you're probably stockpiled a bunch of them. So a lot of you that are listening, look in your equipment, in your materials, and look for a chest that says Pass Material Chest. You'll thank me later. You will thank me later. That's tier 2. Oh my gosh. Can I sell these from here? I can't. That's 1. Okay, whatever. Alright, I'll fix that later. Okay, so I got to masters. Tell you what, I said I'd do 5 more so you guys can see like the top 1000 gameplay. So I'm gonna take it off of auto skip, and let's just see what we run into, guys. Let's have some fun, and then after this, we'll move on to something else. I don't know where you stock. Sheesh. Alright, what's this here? Okay, hang on, guys. Let me see this. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. Hi, could you please make a guide for free-to-play on beating Tower for Ancient Crystal Farm? Oof. Yeah, I can... here's the thing. I used to hate doing Evil Castle Tower because it required me to use units that I just didn't feel like using. But, I mean... yeah, I could look into doing it. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it, though. Because for a lot of new players, you're probably gonna be using a lot of the day 1 units that you get. Yeah, I'll think of something. It's just because if I do it with my units I have now, I mean, I've got like almost every character in the game except like 4, right? So I have to do it with like basic units. But yeah, give me a bit of time and I'll look into that. The only thing I can tell you for now is that use elemental advantage to your advantage, essentially. And that should help you out a lot. But yeah, I'll look into that. Good question. Oh yeah, after this I got some news to tell you guys about Brownless 2 that's pretty funny. And I think it'll be good for the community. Or the community will like it, basically. Can my Dalby win this? Can she win this? Oh my god, never mind. Ow. One more battle. So as you can see, it's a little tough up here, man. I gotta get a slightly better team, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, killed Eris. Ooh, do I win this? No, I got silenced. Oh no. Damn it. Shara, please. Sylvia. You guys gotta win it. Oh my god. Grandhilder is blocking me from the others. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm alive? I'm dead. GG? GG. Shara coming in clutch. And I got demoted. Oh no, I'm good. Okay. Real quick. Let me see if I can find that. Somebody pointed something out with Scheherazade. Hang on. In the Reddit. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was like this month. Hang on. I made a comment on it. Let me go back to the comment. I think it was pretty funny what they pointed out. 1 second, guys. 2 days, 2 days ago, 6 days, 7. Team building tips. Hang on, guys. What team can I make for PvE content? Compare Nikke to Snowbreak. Raven. Weathering Waves. New player campaign. What do you think of my team? Damn, I can't find it. No way. Did it get deleted? Okay, hang on. Let me check the Discord. I think I can check there. 1 second, guys. No way. I can't find it. What? No match. Okay, I guess I'll just tell you guys. Here, let me go back to the chat. Okay, so let me tell you. If I go here. So I thought this was pretty funny. Someone was just doing their own little extra research. So for Scheherazade, somebody said that somebody said her bikini doesn't match the bikini that you see in Summer Night. So in the summer shoot, maybe I can see it. Hang on, maybe I can show you here. Hang on 1 second, I'm sorry. I just find it funny. But essentially someone was playing Summer Night, right? And as they were playing Summer Night, let me see if I can find her. Is she in this? Hang on, we're gonna keep going. Where is she? Where's Shara? Where are you, Shara? Shara. Oh my god. Quit yapping. Yeah, you're dead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. See, now it's gonna be anticlimactic when I say it, but it's not. I mean, it kind of is a big deal, but because it's kind of funny. Fuck, bro. Where is Shara at, man? This is pissing me off. Oh, she doesn't show up in this? Oh, fuck me, dude. Ah, shit. Hang on. Why'd I do that? I went back just to go back to... Okay, there we go. Where the fuck is... Summer Night? Okay, there we go. Maybe I could find her in here real quick. So someone had... Well, let me not say anything until I find it. The suspense is killing. I know it is. Where are you? I do not want to play this story again to find you. Okay, she's not here. Actually, you know what? I can do field character. I can show you that way. Again, this is going to be anticlimactic when I tell you, but I just find it funny. Wait, where's Scheherazade? Ugh. See, this is what happens when you don't plan things, guys. Okay, whatever. Okay, so the point is, for her pool party costume, the chibi model version had like a skimpier version than the one they show in the cutscene here. So the guy asked in the discussion thread in the Brown Dust 2 suggestion thread to change it back, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we should definitely do that." So apparently they took the information back to the team, and they might make a change for Scheherazade in the future. So if you see anything regarding Scheherazade changes for pool party, that's probably going to be it. But I thought it was pretty funny because in the Reddit, people were like pointing out how he's got his Gooner brain turned on. But yeah, they might change her skill animation to be even more skimpier. So look out for that. Okay, guys. Let's do some Nikke, guys. How about it? Okay, guys, so we're going to move on to Nikke, but if you still have any Brown Dust 2 questions, please let me know. Also, I know I told you guys about live 2D interactive skins similar to Azure Lane. Apparently someone else asked for that to be to add that into the game, and now that's me and another person that suggested it, and they're going to take it back to the team and see if we because apparently that's actually one of the highest things that have been asked. And I think, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Brown Dust 2 gets any more popular than it does, except if they do like a collab, but they can only do a collab so many times, right? So if we can get the Azure Lane crowd, the Nikke crowd, the Snowbreak crowd coming into this game, it will be way more successful if they just sell L2D interactive skins. But here we go. We're waiting for NEBRIS, guys. We got the screensaver. We got one more day, and she'll be coming home soon enough. Praise NEBRIS. So thick, so tan. She's everything. All right, here we go. We're doing Nikke, guys. Yo, Shara +6 upgrade coming soon. Yeah. Just make sure you have her, because I think when it comes to stuff like that, they tend to work fast and change it because they know that's like one of the main things that people complain about in this game, which, I mean, it's valid. Yeah, listen. If anything lewd, I have no problem with. Oh, also too, they submitted to the devs about fixing the cutoff. So when you guys play on PC, the full cutscene doesn't show because it's cut off. they submitted something to the developers to fix that, because that's something that's kind of pissed me off. Because if you pick like Leatrice, if you have her home screen up and it's like Rodev star Leatrice, you know, the skill animation where she's like bent over, you can't see that because the screen is like cut off. But you can see it in mobile, just not on your PC because it's too like zoomed in. You got to fix like the aspect ratio or like zoom out or something. So they're probably going to change that too. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. I got a call. I got to mute real quick.
That is victory, Nikke.
All right, guys. Sorry, I'm back. I'm back. All right. By the way, guys, who's willing to stay up and well, obviously you could get sleep, but if you guys are willing to get sleep and wake up for the Nikke summer live event, hang on, let me see what time it's at, because I think I'm gonna stream it, because my only concern with the Nikke summer event is that the costumes and the units are worth it. Let me see if I can find the link for it real quick. I want to make sure I get the time right so I can let you guys know. Shoot. I think it's at 3 a.m. I think it's in like 6 hours. I can't find it right now. I'd have to go to Twitter. While I'm doing that, let me do this here for you guys. Hang on, Nikke. UTC +9. Where is it? Okay, here's the stream link. Okay, it is in 7 hours. So what is it? It's about to be 6 hours and 13 minutes. So 10. Oh, so 4 in the morning. Shit. Okay. Yeah, so I might stream the whole thing, then do a video and then just kind of be done with it. Just to let you guys know if any of you are willing to wake up. I do have some people that wake up or that basically have are in Eastern Asian time zone, so it'll be good for them. Hang on, I just lost you guys. I hate it when I lose the chat. Sorry, guys. Hang on. I've got way too many tabs, man. I gotta stop doing that. Alright, let me get back to the chat. There you go. Okay, it's loading. Alright, I'm gonna do this while it loads. Oh, I forgot to click. Fuck. Alright, whatever. I'll be done with it soon. Yeah, I mean, I can get that. I mean, so the gameplay, you only really need to do gameplay when you're doing like the story or solo raid, solo raid, union raid. When it comes to stuff like this, this is like your daily stuff, so everything's like auto. So I really don't need to do much. Because I'm at the level where I don't really have to do anything. My units are pretty overpowered. So. But for now, I'm just kind of doing it to show you guys. But yeah, I'd definitely get it with Nikke. By the way, who's excited for that WUWA update coming? Dude, listen, I'm rolling for Jinshi, but I would be devastated if I don't get Changli. She's so hot, bro. She is so good looking. Oh my god. And she's fun to play. She looks super fun to play. My sleep schedule is broken beyond belief. Kinda sorta interested in Nikke, so might drop it again. No promise. Yeah, no worries. Has the Nikke ship sailed? Hang on. Or still worth starting? It's worth it if you don't mind being behind. Like you can't be like. You just gotta understand that you're starting from an almost 2-year, well, 1.5-year deficit, and it's either you're gonna get lucky on getting some units, and you just gotta be okay with that. And if you're playing it for fun, then you know, then it's completely okay. But if you're one of those that like gets the FOMO, or is like kind of, you know, upset that everybody else is like way ahead of you, then it's gonna be tough. But if you're playing for the Nikkes, then you know it's not a problem. Or if you're okay with being behind, it's not a problem either. Has okay, by the way, did you see Red Hood skins? I did see the Red Hood skins. I think they're both kind of mid, but I do like the first one a little bit better just because I'm not trying to see Red Hood in jeans, I'll be honest. By the way, what cutscene were you talking about earlier they're gonna fix? Oh, I mentioned someone went to the mods and in the Discord for Brown Dust 2. Basically, you give a bunch of game suggestions, and they actually do listen, guys, like surprisingly. But someone mentioned that the Scheherazade Chibi model has a skimpier swimsuit for Scheherazade, pool party Scheherazade, and it didn't match up with the swimsuit and her skill cutscene, right? So he asked, like, hey, could you please change it to it matching the model for the Chibi model? And they were like, yeah, we'll send it to the devs. And basically it's like a way, like it's her bottom piece. It's like a way thinner outfit versus the one that she has in the skill cutscene. And you posted a video? Jinshi got a very cute booba must pull. Yeah, listen, I'm pulling for Jinshi. She's cute, but like I'm gonna be devastated if I don't get Changli. I gotta get Changli. I'm getting Jinshi more for the gameplay, and she's cute, but bro, Changli, I need Changli as much. I need Changli as much as I need Yinlin, which I already have Yinlin. So yeah, for Brown Dust 2 Leos. My only worry is missing out limited stuff. I really want, and they never show up ever again. Very easy to please. Oh yeah, valid. Well, they do reruns, board man, but it's harder to get because the rates get a little bit what's the word? The rates go up basically, or no, they don't go up, they go down every year. So
Commendable battle, but I desire stronger opponents next time.
yeah, but I can't wait for that WUWA exam, or I said exam while reading Shadow's message, the WUWA patch. What's going on, Shadows, man? Yeah, but guys, I'll be live in 7 hours for the Nikke summer event. Again, my biggest thing with Nikke summer event is I just don't want them to screw up and try and censor it because they're 12 plus. We don't need any of that. So if they all look good, similar to what Maiden has, then I'm gonna be a happy camper. Yeah, no worries, Shadows. No worries, man.
I am glad we wrapped this up before the tea got cold. Would you not agree, Pine?
By the way, after this, I'm gonna do my WUWA dailies, and then I guess I could do my snowbreak dailies real quick, and then we can probably call it a day. Wait, it's Tuesday. Wait, let me think of something here. When are you live for the WUWA exam? No WUWA exam. You know what? I think I'll stream because when's the WUWA update? On Friday? Tuesday? Yeah, I'll do Brown Dust 2 dailies, and then I'm gonna do the WUWA update. Maybe I'll stream that. WUWA exam. Alright, am I done here? Okay, cool. The only gripe I have with Nikke is I wish there were more like auto buttons to get these dailies done. Because sometimes it can be a slog to get them. I'm in Diamond 8? Nah. You can't do that. You're not messing me up. Okay, I'm done. Alright, let's do this. Did you make a guess on the upcoming summer costume? The one next to Guilty? Cause I've been hearing all night that it's possibly Viper, which I wouldn't be mad at, I'm gonna be honest, because Viper, even though I barely use her, if it's Viper, I will definitely use her as much as I can. So if it's Viper, I'm not mad at that, because Viper is whew. She would be perfect for a swimsuit. Yeah, I did a video, Shadows. Check out my video. She's essentially mid. I basically said if you're trying to prioritize other things like limited pool party Shara or Diana or even DJ Vanica, go for it. But if you're trying to be optimal, get her to at least +1 because you get the skill cost reduction. Otherwise, it's not really. We have to wait till she gets her second costume. Because she reminds me of Sylvia. And even a little bit of Rubia, too. So we just have to wait for her costume. Because it'll probably go off of that. Yeah, I think there may be a thing with YouTube where you can't post links. Or maybe I have to unlock something with it. I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately. Ricky Arena. No. Wait. What am I missing? Clear. I thought I cleared Simulation Room. Oh, that's weekly. What the fuck? Okay, recruit, and then what am I doing? Upgrade? No. Recruit. Oh, comic shop, that's right.
Build you everything you need. Thank you. Hope you put it to good use.
There we go. Alright, I am officially done with my dailies. Just like that, boys. That's what we like to see. Alright, let's do WUWA real quick. By the way, if you got any snowbreak questions, I'm all ears. Just to let you know. How many tickets you got for NEBRIS? I've got 30. I have 40 tickets, and then I've got. Oh fuck! I didn't mean to do that. I've got plenty of gems, but I only have 40 tickets for NEBRIS. So I'm just gonna have my fingers crossed that I'm able to get her to +1. I just need to see. I just need to get her because I've been waiting for her. Yeah, guys, but I'm so excited for that WUWA update, man. It's gonna be pretty fun. By the way, have you guys been seeing, a little off topic, but have you guys seen like the PGR drama with the Lucia character? I don't know if you guys followed that, but it was all over like Twitter a little bit. If you guys haven't, then I won't get into it, but it was kind of dumb. Dude, oh my god, if we get a Katya swimsuit, oh my man. Fritz, man, listen, I know for sure for that for the anniversary we're getting a Katya 3D interactive skin for sure. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I know a lot of people don't keep up with PGR. No worries though. Yeah, but a Katya swimsuit would be amazing. Alright, guys. Let's get this over with. Is that Nikke in the background? That is. I was like, what the heck is that? Stop playing PGR after I went hard on Nair. What drama? Which one of it? No, it's just, it's people complaining that. So there's a female unit coming out who's like the main character. It's like an alter frame for her. And they were kind of complaining because one, she power creeps a popular male character in the game. And two, there's like a group of people that are tired of so many female characters coming out. Apparently, like every year for PGR, they release like maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5 male characters versus the female characters they release like every month. And so people that are like really into the male characters are complaining, oh, why don't you guys release, you know, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, they're comparing it to Genshin, saying, you know, Genshin would release male characters just as much. And, you know, I think what they don't understand is that a lot of these games turn into like a waifu game, like really quick. Plus, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the male characters in these gacha games kind of suck. Because they, a lot of them try to like do like the whole like twink femboy thing, and those are the type of male characters I don't play at all. But the female characters just end up being like much better in general. But yeah, that's basically the drama. Their favorite male characters getting power crept, and they're tired of like female characters dominating in PGR, even though those typically are their most popular characters.
Your time is over. Time to wrap it up. You're not getting away.
There we go. From what I saw in PGR, I think it's over bloated. I mean, it's obvious a female character will always be on top of any male character. Plus, it's the exactly, it's the poster girl. Yeah, it really doesn't go beyond that. It's just some people, because I've heard that complaint before with PGR, but it's like the typical like gender war drama where they're like, why do so many male characters, or why do so many female characters over male characters? Why can't you be more like Genshin? Even though Genshin, it's like Genshin is beyond being a gacha game at this point. It's such a normie game that it's like there's a bunch of kids that will just buy anything in that game. Like it's hard to be a Genshin Impact. I didn't mean to do that.
She lasts evermore. Tear them to pieces. Be gone. Evils be gone.
Come on.
Listen up.
Probably should have waited for my ult.
Banish all vice.
Oh, I'm really slow here. There we go.
Universe in my psyche. Tear them to pieces. Time to wrap it up.
And he's done. Cool. That is why the devs should delete male. That's why the devs should delete male characters from their games. Here's the thing. I'll give Koro Games this when it comes to PGR. They actually make decent male characters. So that's why I don't like me personally. I don't mind that they do, but they just make more female characters. Let me see. That's why, or no, Genshin and HSR can release male characters because the fandom are... Exactly, it's filled with more normies than gacha otakus. Like, I think Genshin may have, like, the most, like, kid audience and female audience, like, out of any gacha game. But yeah, I think a lot of people that don't play Genshin are looking for something completely different. That's why I play Wuthering Waves, because I like it way more than Genshin Impact. I think, honestly, I just like it more. I feel like it's a more mature game, Wuthering Waves versus Genshin Impact. Plus, I don't know, I feel like the character designs aren't like a very safe Disney Channel kiddish type of design that they tend to do with like their very intense color palettes. And the male characters in this game aren't that bad, even though I mostly prefer female characters. I don't mind a male character, but they have to be like really cool. Like, really badass for me to get. Like, in Wuthering Waves, I actually like Scar because Scar made the story for Wuthering Waves, so I would definitely get Scar. Other than that, there's not many male characters I would get in this game. But yeah, that's the nature of gacha games. And I think, once more games like Love and Deed Space release, which is like what do you call it? Otome game? Like an all-male gacha game. But it's for women. Once more games like that release, I think we'll see a lot of these like back and forth fights kind of stop. Because not everybody can be Genshin Impact or Hoyoverse, I guess.
Evils be gone. She lasts evermore.
But yeah, just a bunch of dumb drama. Oh, what the heck? Oh, okay, he's over in the corner.
Tear them to pieces.
I mean, there was some people had issue with Brown Dust 2 not putting out any male characters since Nartis. If y'all remember, Nartis came out like I think 6 months ago, maybe 7, and that was the last male character. And I remember like go in the comments with the guy, and I told him like, brother, we're not getting another male character. It's not happening. People would rather skip a male banner to get the next female banner, even if she's mid. So it's just like, that's just the nature of it. Until these companies can figure out a way to advertise male characters better, it's just not worth it a lot of the time. But I think that's just, I don't know, it's interesting when it comes to like the anime community, because anime community is basically the gacha game community.
Good. There's no
Like, waifu just sells better overall. Like, here's how I see it. If you take the female population that plays gacha games and the male population that plays gacha games, there's going to be a higher percentage of men that'll pull on the female banner. There might be a slightly lower percentage of women that'll pull on the female banner. So let's say women pull on the female banner at a let's say like 60% chance that they'll pull on a female banner. But then on the male banner, depending on the male character, there's like a 30% chance. But for the men, there's like a 5% chance. And basically what I'm trying to say is that it's better for you to release a female banner because even women would pull on cute or pretty women versus the average male character in a gacha game. So it just comes out to numbers, and I think that's what people don't understand. Especially in Asia. Like if it's a cute WUWA type of character, women are definitely pulling for it easily. Okay. Anyway. Who was I gonna do? Morning IX. Let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, Brown Dust 2. Yeah, 95% are males, exactly. And the age range of Brown Dust 2 is anywhere between like 20. I think when they did the poll or the survey, it was like 25 to 30 is the majority, and then the second majority, which is really close, is like 18 to 24. So. Oh, did I hit? I hit 45. Oh shit! Thanks for letting me know. Who is that? Zerth. Hopefully I pronounced it right. Fuck, I don't know which weapon I should get. Hang on. Shit. Okay, hang on. Let me take a look at this. Thanks for letting me know. I did not notice that at all. Where the fuck is it at? Don't fuck with me. Here we go. Can I look at the weapons? Hang on. Can I look at the stats? Okay. Definitely not this. Oh, wait. Is it all attack? Okay, crit rate. Is this the... Oh, okay. So that's a general sword. Interesting. Not that. Interesting. A static miss crit rate pistol. I'm gonna be honest. I might get the Emerald of Genesis because it has crit rate. If I get this, because I don't know if I want to pull for weapon banners for Jinchi or Changli. But oh my god, do you know how awesome it would be to have Changli with their sword? Oh my god, shit, man. I'm gonna go with Emerald Genesis most likely, just because it's a sword and that'll work for a lot of characters for me. Nice, Rift Eater, 60 mil, nice. It's 101 in terms of prop. Exactly, Fritz. And that's what I think a lot of people don't understand. Right? And that's why when you get a lot... And what I see a lot on Twitter, too, is that people on Twitter will complain that female characters are not as covered up as the male characters. Not realizing that that's what most people kind of want. Like, even women would want to see sexy women, so... A sexy woman doesn't have to necessarily be someone that's, like, half naked, but that's what a lot of people prefer, to be honest. So, I just find it kind of funny, because if you look at, Love and Deep Space, a lot of the male characters are literally fully clothed in that game. Like, with Love and Deep Space, that game is, like, about making a connection with each character, and then when you do that, then they get, like, shirtless or whatever the fuck they do for their live 2D interaction shit, but... The male characters are fully clothed in that game. So it's just about knowing your market. Hey. Okay, let's finish these dailies up here. Alright, let me echo level once and collect 5. Forgery challenge. Okay, so let me do echo level. I gotta get my Tao Chi set up here. I still gotta work on her. Yeah, I'm keeping the box too, Ian. I think I'm just gonna wait, cause the thing I keep forgetting about these open world gacha games is that they make the weapons look super cool. So it's like you really want them on your character, but You just have to be mindful that the rates are shit. Even though their weapon banner actually isn't that bad compared to other open world gachas, so we'll see. I gotta be careful with this game because once Camellia comes out, there's no way I'm missing out on Camellia. When I get Jinshi, Chang-Li, and Camellia, I will be the happiest person in this game. I will make sure to utilize every single one of them. I will put them all on a team. I'll figure something out. Thankfully, in this game, you can kind of, if you kind of get your team comp right, you really don't need to rely on, like, stats. You just need to rely on your rotations and playing good. Alright, let's get this over with, man. Help serve guests. Oh, Jesus, man. I hate shit like this. Hurry up. I serve you some damn tea. Am I done yet? Complete. Excellent, excellent. By the way, guys, I might do the stream for because I think NEBRIS comes out really late tomorrow. I might make the stream the same time NEBRIS comes out, so it might be a really late stream. So, FYI, I'll look at subscribe to my channel and check out my community tab. I'll make an update for when I'm going to stream tomorrow when it comes to Brown Dust 2. Because I said I'd be streaming every day till she comes out, so let's make that a big stream, no matter how late it is. We're gonna have some fun with it. Okay. I'll do everything else later. Am I done? I didn't see. Okay, I'm done. Cool. Alright, guys. Now we're just gonna do one more thing. We're gonna do Snowbreak. And the thing I love about Snowbreak is that it is super quick to finish. That's the one thing I love about Snowbreak. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm going for +1 NEBRIS. Yeah, she comes tomorrow, like, late at night. Like they usually do. I don't know how long actually, no, they said, no, it'll be at 6, or no, 7. Because that's the time that they said. Because all they're doing is just adding Fiend Hunt and NEBRIS, so it's not like a major patch. So yeah, I think it'll be 7 p.m. CST. Which is, what, US time zone? So it'll be like an hour later from when I usually stream. I only started Brown Dust 2 because I saw NEBRIS in the free unit. Listen, Fritz, you're a man of culture. You're a man of culture, buddy. Let me tell you, NEBRIS is the first tan brown character that we get. Whatever people call it, chocolate, whatever. And she is oh so fine. And yeah, Summer Dalvey is a 10 out of 10 skin. So you came at the right time for sure. Hey, keep it up, Rift Eater. I gotta make a Snowbreak video. It's been a while. Thing about Snowbreak is I play this super casual because it's a really casual game. The people that spend like a lot of money on this game trying to chase the highest damage, I don't understand it. But I mean, to each their own, I guess. Who am I to judge? Is that everything? I gotta unlock the season pass eventually. Obtain 20 logistics officers. Oh, I could do that. I'll do that later. And that's that. My Snowbreak stuff is done. Hi, man. I'm excited for the Snowbreak's anniversary. I hope give a 5-star. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get a free 5-star most likely. NEBRIS is pure neuron activation. Plus, she's got the gear. Yeah, I'm a Fritz. I'm the same as you. I'm a sucker for the Gyaru aesthetic. Not like Gyaru girls with like a lot of makeup in anime, but just like the tan kind of dark skin and the tan lines. Like that's a plus for me as well. I'm right there with you. That's why I really like dark elves in anime. Dark elves are like, oh my god, 10 out of 10. Yeah, but Jose, definitely be excited. Be excited for the anniversary, because I think we're getting a Katya 3D interactive similar to Enya. Because this is I think they made some changes to this. By the way, guys, put your phones close to you because this is lewd. But yeah, we're gonna get something like this, Jose, for Katya most likely. Apparently, they made some changes like they said they were for the 3D interactives. Or they made some changes for Enya in this one. It's some minor changes, but I think it's kind of worth it. But yeah, they made some changes. But this is a new feature of theirs that they're working on anyway, so. This game is a 10 out of 10 waifu game, bro. This is like Azure Lane levels right here, so. Zoro said, hey, yo. Yes, sir. This is why Snowbreak went from making $1 million, what, like 4 months ago, to topping their revenue up to 26 million last month. And that's including PC revenue. They made more than Nikke, most likely. So that's pretty amazing. Yeah, CSUN has a huge gold mine with interactive skins, especially now that their game is like rated mature everywhere. It is literally, it's gonna make them so much money. It's not even funny. Like, I literally see people play this so casually because there's no point in playing it seriously. The only thing you play seriously is like Neuralink, and who wants to play Neuralink just to get your name on the leaderboards? Who cares? Oh yeah, no. That 20 million is going into staff. That 20 million is going into more quality for the game. Feet touching lewd. Yep. And it's just right up my alley, Zorith, because I am a feet person. Okay, guys, let's before we end the stream, let's let me just do a few more let me do a few more Mirror Wars, and then I'll call it. So let's go over everything before I end the stream. Let's get back into Masters, and let's talk real quick on the plan for streaming. Let's do 6. Okay. By the way, JetXC, does CSUN have any plans to rework the dorm system? Have you heard any? I have not heard anything about it. I'm gonna be honest. I actually, surprisingly enough, I don't use the dorm system just because I think the little gimmicks in the dorm system are like cute and funny, but unless it's anything like the live 2D interactive, I really don't care about the dorm system. Like, I haven't done anything with it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do rework it. But here's the thing: they're trying to catch up because they were about to go EOS, so they're trying to rewrite the story. After they rewrite the story, they're then going to focus on like characters and like game modes. So we just have to give them time. But for now, they're releasing like top tier waifu bait and giving us like 3D interactive skins. So I can't be mad at it. But I feel like they will in the future. So real quick, guys. So I will be streaming at 4 a.m. Central Standard Time, US time zone. That's in like less than 6.5 hours. I will be streaming the Nikke summer event, so if you want to come through, please come through. Otherwise, I'll probably post a video. Again, I really want to see what these summer skins look like. And also, too, tomorrow I will be streaming the For Brown Does 2, the day of reset. Or not the day of reset, the time that the reset is. Because the patch is supposed to be done at reset timing. So whenever reset is for your time zone, that's when I will be streaming Brown Dust 2 tomorrow. So make sure you come by. I'm going to pull for +1 NEBRIS. I'm going to talk myself somehow into pulling her +5 because I think she's a 10 out of 10 design. So I'll try to talk myself out of it. But yeah, we'll have some fun tomorrow with Brown Dust 2. And yeah, we'll be excited to get NEBRIS, and we'll see who gets who and how many copies. But yeah, that will be the plan for streaming. So look out for a Nikke stream in my live tab. I'll put it up there so you guys can sit in the waiting room. And then I will also put up a Brown Dust 2 stream for tomorrow. And let's get as many people as we can in there. Let's make this a big stream for tomorrow for Nikke. So, or not Nikke, Brown Dust 2. Nikke, I'll probably get a couple people in there. I know it'll be late for a lot of you. But I actually, funny enough, I do have some people that watch me that are on like Korean time and Malaysia time. So I'll see a lot of them over there too. Okay, I'll turn up the music again. Now that my yap session is over. Oh, gotcha drama, gotcha drama. Let's do 4 more. See if I can get into Masters before we leave. Let me see this. No, I lost my chat again. Fuck. Oh, there you guys are. I'll probably be sleeping at that time. Yeah, no worries, Fritz. I am a day 1 player, and I can say that Snowbreak has improved a lot. They optimized the game in 3D mounting. Yeah, Jose. So I played it for like a week on launch, and then I stopped. I came back. Jose, I came back on the Haru patch. I don't know if you remember that patch, like 7-8 months ago. But when I saw that patch, I'm like, wait a minute, are they... This is a different character than what they typically put out, which is like very bland, kind of safe for work looking characters. So the Haru patch, I was like, okay, this is interesting. And then I left again because I didn't get Haru. I came back 100% when I saw Tess. I was like, okay, I'll stick with this game. And then I managed to get Haru. And yeah, I've stuck with it ever since. But yeah, they've definitely improved their 3D modeling. I've noticed that for sure in this game. That's one thing I can definitely agree with you with, Jose, for sure. And hey, maybe they can improve it even more. But they've been doing a great job. I'm happy for them because they're so responsive and communicative with everyone that it's amazing. Like they literally just listen to the fans. They're like, we're not going to do anything that you guys don't want. We know you like waifu characters. We know you like all this other stuff. So. Oh, what's up, Professor Darkness? I'm about to end my stream. I'm going to be waking up to do the, well, I'm going to try and wake up to do the Nikke live stream. And then I'm doing, Brown Dust 2, obviously, later in the evening. But, yeah, I'm just about done streaming. I'm 2 for 2. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, no, I made it. Okay, I made Masters. Look at that. Perfect. Cool, cool. So we'll end it off like that. Let me check my defense team. Okay, I'm at 30%. This is actually the lowest I've been in a while, guys. I think I'm going to have to change my whole entire team to magic or magic resist because there's an uptick in magic users, and I think it'd be better to do that. But we'll see. I played a bit I played a bit at launch, but the graphics were horrific. I remember the models looking pre-rendered. Yeah, at launch it wasn't the best. It was very the game was super bland in general, but now they have an identity, right? Which is basically the lewd 3D Nikke of gacha games, essentially. So gave up and started playing at the end of the banner. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, guys. Hey, W stream. We got a lot done. We got some last night stuff done. We talked gacha drama, which is always nice. We got our dailies done. I will be posting a Nikke live event very soon, so just check out my live tab. And tomorrow I will be live at the reset time of Brown Dust 2. So whatever time zone that is for you, whatever the reset time is for you in your own region, that is when I will be going live for the NEBRIS update. So yeah, guys, I appreciate you for coming, and I'll see you guys soon. We'll be doing plenty of stuff tomorrow, so make sure to check my live tab and like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. All right, I'm out of here, guys. I will talk to you later.